Hello everyone. This is the second video of web programming series. In first video, I explained about the responsiveness of user sign-in and sign-up page. In this video I'm going to show you how I program a user sign-up process including input validations. What does this input validation means? Input validation is the process of testing input received by the application for compliance against a standard defined within the application. In this case, here you can see, if I try to sign up without user details, it's prompt me a message, as please enter your first name. And, if I try to sign up with a long name more than 50 characters, it's prompt me a message, first name must have less than 50 characters. We should have to enter the correct name to proceed sign up process. And, if I try to sign up with only the first name, it's as asking for the second name also. And here, in the email address field, if I try to sign up with the name without symbol and the dot, it's prompt me an error message, as invalid email. We want to enter the correct email address to further proceed for sign up. If I show you the database of my website, you can see the details we enter in the sign up page have not been added in user table in the database. If we refresh the database, you can see user details have been added to the database. This is the sign-in validation part. We will see the coding of this process. This is my coding of this page. Here this the coding of sign up part. And, I have used label tags to first name, last name, email, password, mobile and gender. And also, you can see I have given IDs for every input fields. As an example, ID F for first name input field, and ID L for last name, and so on. Why I'm using IDs for input field? Because, I have to get the data value by using the AJAX post method. In order to access the data that input in the field, we need to have IDs to each field to access the data that input by the user. For here, why I'm using post method, without using get or any other method to send the data to the JavaScript file. Because, the post method the best way to send the sensitive data of the user to JavaScript file. The reason is, the data that's sent by the user is not bind to the URL. But the get method, it binds the user input data in the URL. Therefore it is unsecure to transfer sensitive details such as email, passwords and etc. Those should be transferred in post method. As well as, here in the gender field in the code, I have used a PHP script tag. Inside the PHP script tag, you can see, I have used a require function to the connection.php file. What is meant by a require? This require function is essential when we use a code in a specific another file, and also run the same code in this file as well. Else we have to manually code the same code in this file as well, to run that code in this file. By coding the same code more times, it has a possibility to clash the website. In order to prevent it, we use a require function to link a specific file to this file. Here this connection.php file is the file we created to connect the database with the project. And, you can see, here I have used a search query as well. In the eShop database, I have created another table, called gender table, and linked to user table by foreign key as gender ID. And from this code, I have check whether how many rows does present in the gender table. And I assign the number of rows to a PHP variable called $n, and I use $n function in the for loop. For loop is a function used to repeat a specific code until the function being true. As in this case, the gender name is not saved in the user table. Instead, it's saved as male for number 1, and female for number 2. Then only the database can identify the user, as male or female. Here, I have used the function, getElementById, to catch the data that's sent by the input field as being assigned to a local variable in the JavaScript file. And also I have used new form data object to get the values of the variable and assign into another variable called var_form, and I have sent the form dataset to sign up process.php file via a JXPost method. And here you can see on readyStateChange property, below the XML HTTP request. This onReadyStateChange function checks whether the response received successfully after the request sent. We will be discuss this onReadyStateChange function in an upcoming video in my channel. Therefore keep subscribe my channel, and hit that bell icon to notify my new updates. Okay, let's back to the topic. And the data that's sent to sign up process.php file, via a JXPost method, are being reassigned or store for the PHP variables, named as fname, lname, email, password, mobile and gender. And we apply our validations part to that reassigned variables, and check whether the data that inputs by the user are in our required format. I'm not going to explain this whole process one by one. Then this video will more longer than I expect. Simply this whole process is called a if ladder. As an example, if a person wants to climb to a ladder, that person should climb the ladder, step by step, otherwise the person cannot directly go on to the top of the ladder. In this instance also the same, a specific code should be satisfied, and should complete to go to the next step. Okay, perfect. This much only for this video. Watch my next video to how I program the user sign-in process. Thank you for watch till the end. Until next time, have a nice day.